So Tatum and Cody got haircuts. Not gonna recognize them. Look at this.
A little better than it was, huh?
We're starting off the morning stuck. Good morning. Okay, so since the fuel trailer is stuck, Jeff is turning my master switch on. We're gonna have to move the combines and just back up to the fuel trailer. So it's a little claustrophobic in here, so we're having to move pickups. Tatum's gonna move the number 3 combine so that I can move and back up. I gotta go forward first before I could go backwards. Jeff is standing in the shade, so it's really hard for me to see his hand. Okay. Okay, so we are going to fuel and grease and do all of the things and try to get ready. I hope that the rest of the field is not this muddy, or it could be an interesting day. Hopefully it's just right here. Good morning. Do you want to go? Oh, he's got a sticker. Okay, also just to update, I have a chain now. So we are all dragging chains. We have chains on every combine. Little mud. Okay, the last time we were here, we did not open this all the way up. We just opened up enough so that we could go back and forth for just a little bit. So today we're going to have to actually open it up. There is another approach that we want to get opened up so that the trucks can go in there and not here. This is still kind of muddy. It is sticking to my shoes and the tires, and I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully no one gets stuck today, but you know, if we do, it's kind of expected. Okay, I have been talking about comparing apples to apples on the 780 versus the 770, and I have the stats on that for the field that Hayden and I did before this one, but you gotta stay tuned. Okay, we're gonna get this opened up and hopefully not get stuck in the process. It's kind of weird seeing red, right? The corn is kind of doing this and this. It's just a slight bit muddy. I mean, not bad, but it's just enough that it's kind of pulling me to where it's not feeding in there perfectly. That's just, there's not really anything you can do about it though. Okay, if you were wondering, with 2 combines running 3 grain carts and 5 trucks is not enough. We have a friend of a friend who is stuck in the hospital for a couple of weeks, who cannot have visitors, who is a big YouTube fan. And if you don't mind, please comment below and help me lift up Mark Allen from Whitney, Texas. Mark, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me and Hayden. We really appreciate it. This is our current situation. So Robin talked us into buying these Hot Logic. No, I'm not sponsored by them. So what it is it has this little, I don't know what this is. It gets hot, like a burner, but not a burner. Anyways, you put your food in here. You can either wrap it in foil, you can put it in Tupperware, whatever. You can just put it on here and zip it up, and it has a plug-in to a cigarette lighter, and you warm up your food. Now, I did not bring food to warm up today because I really just haven't been packing a lunch much. And I thought, you know, as long as I have a little bit of something to snack on, I'm fine. That's kind of what I've been doing all year. But I still haven't been bringing a lunch, and that's all fine. But listening to Jeff and Hayden talk about the lunch that Hayden brought a frozen burrito, like the beef and bean frozen burritos, you know, you get at Walmart in the purple sack. He brought one of those and put cheese on it and cooked it and said it was delicious. Jeff made burritos this morning, or tacos, whatever you want to call it, and he warmed those up. And anyways, and then Robin sent a picture. Let's see what Robin had for lunch. Robin had pulled pork, baked potato, cheese, and radish. Hang on, I'll just show you this picture. This is what Robin had in his lunch. Is that got a glare? I don't know if you can see that. That's what he cooked in his combine for lunch. Now that they're talking about all this food, I'm hungry. Okay, so tomorrow we'll see what we have for lunch, because the fact that I'm already thinking about lunch tomorrow, I haven't had supper. I like a little bit of breakfast. Like, if I can just have a couple of bites of something, that's sufficient for me. I feel like this video I may have too much yapping because I'm sitting still too much. How about I just stop yapping? How about that? I'm full again, and so is Hayden right behind me. Oh, you guys stats, right? Okay, let's see. This is for the first field that Hayden and I cut together. Okay, throughput and power, the 780 was 20% more bushels an hour. The speed and productivity, the 780 had 12% more acres an hour. Fuel efficiency, the 770 was 14% more efficient. Total fuel burned, the 770 was 31% less fuel used. Overall job time, the 780 finished 30 minutes sooner on 130 acres. There you have it. Loading right here close now, So that should help some with the cart situation. I'm not saying that it will fix it, because right now the problem is that the farmer has one truck broke down. So that is causing the holdup. Tim did slip seat their other grain cart.
Be a sweet drone shot.
Yeah. Hayden is behind me unloading on Tessa at the same time I'm unloading on Tatum. Hey Hayden, what's on the cab of your combine? That took a lot longer than I thought, but it wasn't that we had much more to cut, but it was that we waited on trucks for so long. So I think everything is full. Hayden is going to get unloaded here in just a minute. I'm unloaded. I'm done. The farmer's grain cart is not all the way loaded. Hayden will add some to him, but he doesn't, I think his radio is dead because we haven't been able to talk to him, and I don't want to keep cutting and then us have too much to where we can't fit it on the cart. So okay guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for sticking around. Later, Gator.